Did somebody call for some rando? Because I sure did. Hey there, folks. Welcome to SpeedGaming 2, and welcome to Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Cross Game Cup. We got a good one for you today, folks. Today we've got HECC versus Red the Bath in our first, I believe, round 4 tournament match. I'm
Indeed.
Captain MD, and I am joined by Markod. How you doing today? I hope I pronounced your name right, by the way.
Yep. And yeah, we're about to get going as well, so perfect time. This match took a bit of time to set up. Our apologies for that, but there's some interesting agreements for this one.
Do tell, because I'm literally performing emergency setup with lunch in front of me.
Well, it's more stuff than fits in the regular notes screen, so
Oh dear. Well, why don't we start with what we do have going on in front for the moment, shall we?
yes.
Nothing like a bit of prime morph ball bombs right away on Umos 1, with a hint that reads, Amorbus is half dead. And it looks like Alcove wasn't anything in... Oh, right, scan visor shuffled, they can't do that.
Right. Attempted combat dash, but thinks better of it in the case of Frost. Which, if I remember correctly, is the PAL way you do that. If you want to go space jump first.
Yeah, it involves basically looking at an enemy through the door and keeping your target on that enemy, and making sure you don't unload the path to Artifact Temple while you're at it.
Yeah, it's an interesting complication. Yes, let me take a look at what I can see here. Nothing, Prime and Echoes, nothing's are missiles, new pickup placement methods, scan visor reshuffled,
Alright.
Echoes used Prime item models, intermediate combat.
Intermediate combat, okay. I did see that there was a Echoes Morph Ball Bomb in the half-pipe, and I think the other two items were missiles. Was that Morph Ball Bombs or Screw Attack? I think that might have actually been Screw Attack.
Give me a moment. Yeah, that's Screw Attack, I just saw it on the restream that I have open.
Fantastic. Alright, and I didn't see what was in Gallery. I'm sure Frost is going to give us another look. We're just waiting for everybody else to kill the Alpha Splinter on the Echo side. Oh, that looked like... Was that Boost? It looked like a Morph Ball, and it definitely can't be Morph Ball. Alright, what do we have here at our Hive Totem? It's Morph Ball! Red's
Unless
gonna...
that's another ball thing, but...
Ooh,
yeah, with no scan dash.
That looks like an Echo's movement system up there in Transport B access. Ooh, Frost doing a scan dash to get around. Very nice. Well, a bit of an early upgrade on early skip here on Frost's end to pull ahead of Red on this early Morph Ball pickup. And with bombs and Morph Ball, we can already go ahead and get Gallery Tunnel, which is probably Missile Launcher.
Oh, just an expansion.
Fascinating.
We'll take it, I guess.
I mean, especially if it leads to super missiles right after.
Oh yeah. That's some good utility.
Apologies if I go silent for a couple minutes. I'm trying to snack on my lunch.
No problems. We're just gonna keep this a relatively comfy set of commentary, I think.
Alright, I saw that it was a missile-related upgrade in a Curse Lake, so that's dead.
Another expansion behind there.
Or was it missile or beam related? It might have been beam related. And there's Echo Space Jump in the elevator. Oh, I see that Frost missile system can be found. Okay, so Portal Access A is where missiles are for Prime 1, therefore they are free with Space Jump.
It's good to see early space jump.
And therefore the super missiles are in logic as well. Yeah, there's only one prime missile system in the game, so very conveniently that is Missile Launcher. Was that missiles or secret missiles involved? Must not be secret missiles.
Yeah, otherwise they would have been going for that one. Red going for whatever was there.
And I was correct. Nursery is morph ball, boost ball rather. Prime boost specifically.
Which will put the Echo's bomb in the half pipe. When they put screw attack in logic in the half pipe. Assuming we saw that correctly.
And with Space Jump already in tow, that is a big boost for the Echoes player in terms of movement.
It's the classic early extreme mobility for Echoes.
Yeah, but then Dark Beam's gonna be in like Sank Entrance or something stupid.
Yeah, plenty of wild and wacky places for Dark Beam to be. We've had a few already this tournament.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to really go into. You had mentioned earlier at the start that, yeah, the multi-pickup placement system has been updated for, we're now in Randomania version 4.4.1. So it's going to change the way items are placed.
Yes, hopefully not oops everything in Torvis and Fandrana.
Okay, yeah, because that is something that has unfortunately been plaguing pretty much everybody in this tournament.
Yeah, that was a bit of a consistent thing that was happening.
Plenty we can do in Ruined Shrine in the meantime. Getting Amber Translator in the half-pipe, right in time for Lucarius to scan this Amber hint. And it looked like Mining Plaza was a missile. Amber Translator is on Bomb Guardian. Okay, good hint.
Yep, and we can check this right away while we're there. Oh, they're Seekers.
I mean, I did speak them to life, but I didn't mean like that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Seekers don't count as a logical missile launcher in Echo's Rando at this point, so we're still actually looking for missile launcher before we can use those Seekers. Unless I'm imagining things.
I don't recall quite. So I've heard contradicting things from different people on that historically.
Alright, with screw attack, thankfully Bomb Guardian is perfectly doable. We can just screw attack into the glass like so.
Well, nothing of value in the tree, it seems.
I didn't see what was in Fountain.
Didn't look massively important.
Alright, Lucarius had a little struggle getting the second stun there, but does get the second stun on Bomb Guardian. Yeah, Nye unfortunately does not have a missile. Well, now has missiles, so is going to actually get to check Storage Cavern B for us real quick, but decides to go straight for GFMC first.
Interesting choice. Oops. Bit of a tumble for Frost.
Yeah, vertical rooms in Prime, folks.
Vertical rooms in Prime without space jump.
Oh yeah, that doesn't help either. Alright, Lucarius performing Yeetus Deletus on another pair of pirates thanks to a Phazon canister, and now we're going to see the Central Mining Station fight.
Interesting divergence in Echoes, at least. Not dupable, but easy.
Alright, so Frost is going straight for Zoid, it looks like. Which, with Morph Ball and Bombs, yeah, with no Scan Visor, that is pretty much all you can do.
They could also, alright, oh, you can also lower Furnace as well, right?
You could do Lower Furnace, yeah.
So that's 3 accessible checks pretty close together that you don't want to isolate anyway.
And on the other end of the spectrum, Red is going to give us... Oh no, it's just getting around Arboretum. Red is going for Watery Hall. There's only 2 items available here: Watery Hall and Watery Hall Lower, and that missile expansion that was just picked up.
In access, yeah.
And there's the Echo's missile launcher on Zoid, so...
That puts things back together again.
And chat's helping us out saying that Echo's bombs were in Transport A access, locked right behind that Emerald Translator. So, kind of vanilla Bomb Guardian? Can we call it that?
Yeah, which French adjacent country do you want for that, basically?
Spain?
Maybe Swiss vanilla, because they still speak French in part of that.
That's fair. I'll take your word for it on that front. Also, Frost had a decent Zoid there. Alright, what's under the ship here? Prime E, and on Zoid, another missile.
Artifact Temple check.
Hey! Prime space jump behind missiles in Storage Cavern B. The Mining Plaza hint tells us that the main power bomb, there is a main power bomb in Cache 1, and only one in Lucarius' seed. That's a pretty good hint, actually, because we know it's light beam locked, but we also know that there is only now one in the Echo seed, and we don't know whose it belongs to.
Interesting intel. Just a missile in the temple.
I do believe this version of Randomania also solves the, also adds the individual beam ammo tanks to the pool. Also, good luck getting artifact hints without scan visor, Red. Sorry about that, buddy.
Alright, oops. Makes that play a bit less valuable than you'd otherwise think.
Yeah, no sign of scan visor in the first, like, 15-20 checks already. Somewhat concerning. Lucarius, on the other hand, is going to take the Bomb Guardian kill and use that to go check on DMT. Unfortunately, does not have an explosive right now, so won't be able to check Hive Chamber B.
Ooh, double damage in SGF.
Oh, the multiplayer pickups are shuffled. Good to know.
That's gonna help Nye out a lot.
Indeed. Nye, unfortunately, Nye doesn't really have a heavy weapon at the moment, so still won't be able to one-cycle Bomb Guardian. It's possible to do it with Screw Attack, but it's weird.
Just a missile on DMT. Grapple in crash site.
Which Prime Grapple? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Auto Tracker.
Or to start from Frost.
Alright, with Space Jump, that's a perfectly easy scan dash, so... Wait, scan dash. Right.
Yeah. About that.
Okay, so it's Echo's Grapple and Transport B access. Okay, so everybody's got their main movement systems already.
Echoes kind of still wants boost, and Frost does not have Space Jump yet, looks like, so...
Alright, we've got our first artifact in Aegon Temple, and the hint reads, Chica is guarding Dark Aegon Key 1. I sincerely hope we don't have to go to, Mining Plaza today. I mean, it looked like a missile tank from my first glance, but...
There we go. Space Jump for everyone.
Alright, Transport Tunnel A is even more missiles. So, the Prime players are in a weird scenario here where they have bomb, space jump, and boost ball, but that's about it. Whereas Lucarius, unfortunately, has not yet gone to Transport A access for those bombs. So he's going to be waiting a second as he goes through GFMC here. Now, Marcotte, I didn't get a chance to ask since we started up real quickly here. What are you hoping to see in this seed from both our runners and from the seed in general?
I'm hoping that intermediate combat requirement is going to lead to some interesting things, maybe certain fights.
Yeah,
So far, the
admittedly,
tournament hasn't been ultra stingy with getting bosses in there, but
all right, what does this portal terminal hint read? It reads boost ball can be found. I couldn't read that.
let me check. 3 rooms away from a Dark Aegon location, but I couldn't quite get which one it was.
Okay, so it's in Dark Aegon somewhere. Even Asdra's like boost ball up to three. Oh well, guess not. Guess we're not finishing that.
Oh, annoying, my racers are able to read more quickly than us. Just missile there.
Was that a unique item in Ruin Fountain? Up to 3 rooms from Dark Controller access. Okay, so it is the Broom Closet because we know Amorbus is a missile tank. Because Dark Controller access is past the temple. So yeah, it means boost balls in Broom Closet.
Handy.
Which is somewhat convenient because we are about to check Crossroads, which appears to have, looks like missiles anyway.
Ooh, artifact in Arbor Chamber.
Or is it missiles? Yeah, it's definitely missiles. And you said an artifact in Arbor Chamber? Okay.
Yep, Cross did the out of bounds.
Very nice. Oh no, Knight just got revenge of the Prime 1 drop! Oh. I did not need that stress while I was having lunch. That, my friends, that, my friends, is what you call revenge of the Prime 1 drop system. Normally, Echoes is supposed to be pretty generous about giving you gold energy drops or blue energy drops when you're below certain health thresholds, but clearly, Niseed decided to not do that.
It's like a 20% chance to not drop, if I remember correctly.
Indeed. And Hive Chamber B was only missiles. Yeah, it's like 80% chance to drop a 50 and when below half health, and 80% chance to drop a gold when below 20% health.
Reasonably generous, but not a sure bet.
Props to Knife for not giving up, though. By the way, here goes Jump Guardian.
Yep. The classic hitting them while they think they're invisible and unhittable, but only the former actually. Well, now going for that boost ball.
To answer a question in chat, the pop-up boxes has to do with depending on if other world items are in the same room. Something along that line. For example, in Main Plaza, there's 4 items in that room, and in this case, 2 of them were belonging to the Prime 2 player, so that's where the text boxes show up. It's to stop the randomizer or the Randomania having trouble setting more than one thing at a time.
As you don't want to risk like trying to update multiple things in the same frame, because that might lead to logic issues, I believe.
Logic or the server might just lag out.
Well, that might be server logic issues in that situation. I don't remember the exact technical things. Oh yes, within refresh period, yeah. Thanks, Baha.
All right, so we've gotten some good intel so far. We know about, and there's the boost ball hint. Now we're definitely sure it's Dark Controller access. But that being said, Lucarius is heading in that direction anyway.
Yeah, so that means boost for everyone quite quickly as well.
So this is a
Very
very
much a high
interesting...
mobility.
Yeah, this is a very interesting situation we're in where the Prime player is starting to run out of checks. At this point, they can do bioenergy production in labs. They could do command center in labs. They can do central mining station out of logic with a BSJ followed by screw attack. We're going to see from Prime side, we're going to see a plant check from Frost. And what is that, an upper furnace? Missiles by the looks of it.
Oh, another SDK. Oh no, it's an artifact even.
And we do still need those. You might as well call them SDKs, to be fair.
Different kind of blue glowy thing.
Fair. And unfortunately, we can't scan dash around Flagra. But we do have Boost Ball. And Space Jump, for that matter.
Still a decent set of options to make this a bit less painful than it would otherwise be. I think we actually have Seekers early this time.
Oh!
That's a bit of a rarity.
Actually, because we have Boost Seekers in Emerald, we have access to Underground Tunnel.
Ooh.
And there is always progression in Underground Tunnel. Well, not so much this tournament, but given that we're in the Echo side, we're starting to run out of checks here. Oh, Nye's got to be careful. This is the last salvo of missiles. Gets it, okay.
Seekers.
Mm-hmm. Seeker missiles. And would you look at that, there is progression in Underground Tunnel. Very astute.
Very nice.
That is a pretty big opener for the Prime players. That now gives them access to early Fendrana. They can do a few things there.
They've got basically all of Magmore with that, don't they?
They can't get to the workstation area without Wave Beam, but other than that, they also could use either Spider Ball or Gravity Suit to get to the workstation side. But other than that, there's a lot in Magmore especially they can do. Now I was going to read the hint, which tells us that it was an X-ray visor hint that I couldn't read in time.
In Aegon somewhere. Storage C?
Storage C. Alright, so we need super missiles. Hopefully OP's not required, in Red's case. Oh, there's a Phazon suit on Flagra.
Value.
Wow, okay, so 2 suits in 2 minutes. So, plant required, so at least a boss was required somewhere.
Yep. Now, is there going to be an attempt at early wild? Looks like yes.
I would wager, yeah, our runners have been pretty... our runners have not hesitated to perform some tough tricks this tournament, and Frost has 3E right now, so that should be enough to try this a few minutes.
Yeah, if you're reasonably confident, it saves so much time in case there's something there.
Yeah, because this skips having to go get super missiles and spider ball and have to climb back up this room.
And scan visor.
Oh, yeah, scan visor too.
Yeah, we're back to a bit of convergence.
Yeah, right now for the Echoes players, now that we've seen that Varia suit, the only thing they can do otherwise is those areas and labs I mentioned earlier. I should call it Pirate Base, because there's 2 different Pirate Labs. That's going to get confusing.
Frost doing some ghost busting.
Reddit's going to be pretty cozy and very happy with the way things are going happening across this Phazon suit.
Yeah, that removes one potential later game issue right away. No need for an extensive Phazon suit hunt.
And it looks like Lucarius is going to grab Varia suit right now, too. So yeah, everybody's getting bottlenecked into Varia suit here. But yeah, for the Echoes players, we still don't have a beam. At 25 minutes, this is not common.
Well, no beams for anyone, even.
Actually, that's a very good point. Not a single beam, and apparently Flamethrower on Ghost, lol.
Oh, and Red skipping it. No ghosts for Team Red the buff.
Luckily, we know that's, for the sake of this match, that's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's a risk to take.
Now, reading my notes real quickly here, it looks like this matchup is a... It looks like this is a 2-1 match, so runners are 2-1 here.
Quite a bit of stakes then.
Indeed. Alright, we're getting synchronized Magmore here. Both runners entering Lava Lake at the same time and getting super missiles for the Echoes player. This is huge because they are... Lucarius is right in Torvis, number one. Number two, we know about not Boost Ball, X-Ray Visors, so... Nye might be heading straight forward right now. Also, Lucarius, somewhat unhappy about picking up those super missiles right after going out of bounds for the fight.
Another downside is that Lucarius is out of missiles.
Oh, yeah, that's no good. Yeah, this is going to be tough to do with Power Beam.
I'm not sure if Frost picked up the double damage.
Both runners have double damage, yeah.
That does help in that case, yeah.
Something I would have preferred to do in that scenario, though, in Torvis Temple with double damage, is just fire a Secret Missile at every pirate, because that is a one-hit KO.
Assuming they had missiles, that would have been a nice play.
Well, we had... Lucarius got drops afterwards, and I think Lucarius, unfortunately, forgot for a split second that he had super missiles. But yeah, to answer your question, chat, the multiplayer pickups are not removed on death like Cannonball is. Multiplayer pickups are maintained throughout.
In Cannonball, it's more of a like item logic thing, right?
Cannonball's not even accounted for in the logic.
I'm more like an internal logic for the game.
Oh, we got unlimited beam ammo in the Torvis Energy Controller. The Dark Torvis keys are kind of scattered, actually. I saw Mines was one of them.
Mine's an overworld.
Yeah, it's kind of scattered. I mean, it could just be Frigate / Main Quarry. And then that's all she wrote, but... Alright, what's that in Lower Fiery Shores? More missiles? No power... You know what else we haven't seen? Power bombs.
True.
Nobody can use power bombs. Now again, we'd like to remind the folks at home, Morbus is currently hinted a missile, but we don't know about Mining Plaza. We didn't get the best view, although we're fairly... at least my first glance suggested it was a missile tank. Now, if I'm wrong, then great. Good content for the folks at home, to be fair. But with Supers in tow, Nye's going to give us Warrior's Walk, which is an Echo's E by the looks of it. Not an Echo, sorry, Prime E, which admittedly Red could do with at the moment. And that's an Echo's missile. Ooh, there's a beam in Windchamber Gate. Windchamber Gate. The only way to reach that right now is to go through landing site and super missile your way to meeting grounds. So that is an in-logic beam. And it looks like Echo's main PBs were just found. I assume that was Path of Roots? Yeah, Path of Roots. Okay, so now they can go from the GFMC side, so never mind.
No, it wasn't Path of Roots, it was the tunnel towards Venerana.
Oh, in Transport Tunnel A, okay. Alright.
There's Red, just grabbed that as well.
Alright, Shoreline's ice contains missiles.
Nothing wildly glowing up in the lighthouse.
And yeah, since we had... Alright, so that means that it's the prime main power bombs in Cache 1, and it's... At this point, I'm gonna very much wager that... Oh, there's Gravity Suit in Portal Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very much going to wager that it is Light Beam and Wind Chamber Gate, which actually Lucarius could go from this direction. This is actually a really convenient path to get to it. Missile-related upgrade. And that is a Aegon key, which I don't think is important at this point. Otherwise, we'll see Lucarius do air underwater, which it does not look like he's doing. Getting bullied by Grenchlers, though.
Bit of a Borgar in the canyon.
And it's an Echo's power bomb. So yeah, Prime players are still going to be left out of power bombs until their partner can get them the mains in Cache 1 for the moment, unless another one shows up. But yeah, this is a very beam-starved seed today. That was a missile.
Missile in the ice. No.
To answer your question, chat, there's no required mains for either player, but we have the mains for Prime 1 hinted, and we haven't found an expansion yet. Watch me eat my words shortly as Nye goes ahead and checks the remaining explosive checks in the comm area GFMC neighborhood. I couldn't see what that was in Lighthouse. Alright, we're getting the Reliquary hint now from Nye, and it reveals that in Reliquary there is a missile-related upgrade, so it's dead.
Yeah, we've got all the missile-related upgrades that are of use to us. Because remember, beam combos are beam-related upgrades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those main power bombs honestly couldn't have come at a better time for our Echoes players here, as they now are able to make a much easier route to their beam.
Just a missile on the ship.
I miss what happened that's making chat say LOL at Red. Alright, nothing of importance on the GFMC ship. Oh, there was a... Apparently, there was a GIF flashing on screen for a split second. Missed it. Sorry, chat. Alright, we're gonna see what the hint in Fortress Transport Access reads, probably on the way out.
Yeah,
although, here's the thing. We are also only a spider ball away from Sank entrance.
Ooh. That is always a threat.
Annihilator. Okay, so you know what that just did? That just put Grand Wind Chamber itself into logic.
Oh, and it does mean that those ammo expansions become relevant.
And what was that in Wind Chamber? A Borger? Yeah, I think that's a Borger. Does Annihilator do anything by itself right now?
Stuff.
No, I don't think it does.
Let's see, that Annihilator door in Dark Aegon requires some other stuff to get there, right?
It needs Dark Beam, but that's it. because there's a Dark Beam door out of Dark Oasis, or into Dark Oasis, somewhere along the way. So yeah, I think by itself, yeah, Annihilator only opens up Doomed Entry, but that's a one-way check. It opens up Sky Temple Grounds. It gives us the ability to check hints, actually. Phazon Grounds is open. So yeah, it opens up checks, but they are incredibly out of the way. Now, granted, we have unlimited beam ammo, so we're
No,
or Lucarius does. I don't think Nye's been to Torvus Energy Controller yet.
that's what's there. Ooh. At least makes combat a fair bit easier as well for Lucarius.
Oh yeah, unlimited beam ammo plus double damage basically means combat is free this seed.
Well, with combat at intermediate, that's also something you kind of like in terms of requirements.
Indeed, and there is something important here. It is Prime
Ooh.
Spider Ball. That gives us the lighthouse. And I don't know what was
No,
in
it
there.
doesn't. We don't have Scan Visor yet.
Right. Folks, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm not good at remembering that Scan Visor is an essential item. Yeah, Red in the meantime is pretty confident that he's out of checks, so... Yeah, I don't think that does, by itself, I don't think Spider does anything right now. I think we need either Wave Beam or... And chat's saying Defiled Shrine is dead. Thank you, chat. Nice Seeker Missiles. Alright, what is in Vanilla Seekers? A Sky Temple Key. Oh, Dark Beam was in Fountain.
Ooh.
So, Flog were required 2 times over.
Suddenly things have opened up for Lucarius.
To some degree. Dark Beam opens up... Actually, Dark Beam opens up a few checks. It opens up pretty much the remaining checks in Dark Aegon minus Vanilla Light Beam, which we know is main power bombs.
Also some extra pieces in Dark Torvus, right?
Dark Beam, Dark Beam does give us the ability to go from... Oh no, we need Light Beam to go from Underground Tunnel all the way to Plaza. And Dark Beam. So... let's see. It gives us... It does give us Storage B in Aegon. It gives us Storage D in Aegon. Yeah, it's basically the game saying, hey, go back to Aegon.
That's suddenly a lot of checks available.
It's not a lot of checks, though. Having Light Beam on top would really explode the seed wide open for the Prime players. Alright, with Spider Ball and tow, Frost is going to check the Ice Ruins East tunnel, which is Scan Visor. There we go.
That took quite a while. 38
Indeed.
minutes.
Frost now has all relevant movement systems in the game. And to answer your question, chat, yes, Torvus Temple access was missiles.
No. I think Red is waiting for Spider.
Yeah,
Where
they're going to be
was
waiting. Spider Ball was in... It was someplace fairly recent.
Was it one of the Torvus checks?
It was Phazon Grounds. Yeah, it's behind that point of no return behind Annihilator Beam, which Nye just got, so... This is gonna... Yes. It's, unfortunately, Nye's on the polar opposite end of Temple Grounds, so this is gonna take a minute, and unfortunately, Nye is heading in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. Cost a fair amount of time.
Up until this point, it has been pretty neck and neck for our runners on the top side of the screen. But with Scan Visor in tow, Frost is now going to check hints. For real this time.
Yeah. 40 minutes in and we're finally getting the hints.
He's already got 2 of them, but unfortunately, that's only 2. We still got a lot of game left here, folks. Alright, let's see. Dark Torvus Arena, that's Boost Guardian. Ventilation Area A, that's Light Beam locked in Aegon. Light Beam locked or somehow find your way all the way around Sanctuary, but I think you still need Light Beam somewhere along the way anyway. We already got that one. Watch Station Access. Aegon Energy Controller. So Frost hasn't been there because... I'm not sure why Frost wasn't there first, or Lucaris wasn't there first pass. Hive Gyro Chamber, so we need Echo Visor. Okay, so yep, the Echoes player still has quite the shopping list. Hydro Chamber Storage. That would be Alpha Blog, and Research Core. Meh. Some of those artifacts are pretty good, but Research Core with this equipment, and especially Hive Gyro, is pretty nasty.
Oh, there's a red key.
And of course, Arbor Chamber, and we also saw Arbor Chamber and someplace else earlier.
Yeah, it was in Echoes, if I remember correctly.
It was either Transport Access, Transport Center, or someplace within that neighborhood.
The one after the portal chamber, the initial portal chamber in Aegon, that one.
So Transport Center, yeah. Yeah,
Frost is gonna go to Fendrana this way.
And I think Nye might have done a reset here. Alright, is getting the main power bombs. Oh, so Lucarius is either going to wait for Frost to get Light Beam, or has just made a possible routing error here.
Yeah, that is a question.
Because unless main Light Beam was in Short Tunnel and we totally missed it.
We couldn't check that one. We didn't have PBs yet.
Yeah, well, we couldn't check it, but we could have seen it, but we didn't get
Oh
to
no,
see
it could also be the other item in Warrior Shrine.
It could be. No, it's right there in Short Tunnel.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was like, why else would Lucarius be waiting for waiting in Incash 1? But yeah, that's the thing, folks. You could be waiting for your progression in a one-way check.
That's how interesting this logic can get. This one is fairly friendly still.
Well, I would like to point out, we have not seen a single Prime Power Bomb expansion since we launched, and it's 40 minutes in. And we've made a lot of checks.
Ooh. Echo Spider.
Wow, so Sank Entrance is in play. Actually, the seat is pretty much exploded wide open for our Echoes players. At this point, I would actually very much suggest that that Lucarius go get hints at this point, because at this point, you now have a very large number of items. You now have all beams, supers and seekers, and all morph ball upgrades. Granted,
and Lucarius is being very bold here, by the way.
I appreciate this. I'm I like to be the daredevil in this neck of Aegon myself. Yeah, that would be Frost's 4th energy tank at the moment, and unfortunately with only 2 suits, so yeah, the 30% missed out damage resistance from gravity on... Where was gravity? It was someplace kind of
In
silly.
yeah, that one in between room in Torvus with portals.
That's right, it was in Portal Chamber. And it hasn't even been picked up. But yeah, Echoes can now go get their hints, and I think, honestly, that after Lucarius does sweep this area, that is the better play to do. There's an E-Tank for Lucarius.
Yes. Are there even any more easily accessible checks left here? I think it's just this loop and then he's done.
Trying to think. Lucarius may consider going to Torvus from here. Because now with beams in tow, Lucarius could go all the way around Torvus, back of Torvus, and go straight to the plaza, open up Boost Guarding, which we know is an artifact, pretty much check everything in that neighborhood. Except Poison Bog. So yeah, at this point, the advantage is definitely towards Team HECC at the moment, as with the discovery of Prime Spider Ball, that allowed us to get Scan Visor for Frost, which on top of that, Lucarius was able to get Annihilator and Windchamber Gate, followed by Dark, and Frost then gave Dark and Light Beams. So yeah, there's definitely a lot for Team HECC to do right now. Nye, unfortunately, does need to go retrieve that Spider Ball out of Phazon ground, so it is not in a friendly spot at this point. Having said
that's the big question still.
Indeed, yeah. Having said that, Nye is about to go to a save station, so this would be no better time like the present to go ahead and make that save warp. And then reset back to the area later.
Yep, save first, do the warp. Oh. Gonna try something different, I think.
Alright, we're seeing the mining station B check from Lucarius. Didn't look like it was anything critical in the item. Chat's saying Plasma Beam was an upper dynamo locked by Spider Ball. Oh my.
Yeah, that's Plasma.
Plasma being the first Prime Beam really... It's actually not too bad at this... Oh, Ice and Sank. Thanks, Hint. That's a really good hint, actually. We just got Sank access.
Yeah, that might dictate a lot. There's a bunch of interesting options now for Echoes, for the Lucarius, in terms of where to go. Go to Torvus, where you can do a lot of stuff. Go to Sank to pick up that beam. Go for hints first.
I think in this scenario, because your partner is running out of checks, beamless at the moment, you go get Ice Beam first, then start doing hints. Because with Ice and Sank, and now with Plasma and tow, there's honestly not a whole lot stopping Frost from going to mines. Although I think there are some wave doors somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I would assume that Frost's next stop is going to be Fendrana and checking the Ice Temple.
Oh yeah, Ice Temple is open now.
Right, might as well grab this artifact.
So given the circumstances, we saw a nice skip a key earlier. So I'm fairly confident that Amorbus is dead now, and by extension, Chica.
Don't you use that further forward thing to stand on for the jump to get over there? Well, I guess that works.
What is that? Another beam ammo tank? Yeah, we don't need that anymore.
Another artifact here.
Still no sign of that spider ball yet from Nye, but is heading in the direction of, well, not heading in the direction of Phase on Grounds. Might be going to check hints. Now, there are 2 hints coming up here, so one of them may very well point to Spider Ball. Oh, wait. You gotta check hints from the landing site side from this angle. No light beam to throw the crystal switch. By the way, did anybody hear a boss crying?
I think I vaguely have something in the distance.
Alright, what's in main reactor? Lucarius is not interested. Perfectly in logic, but not interested.
Yeah, you actually have the tools to get that in the intended manner there, but...
Alright, with supers in tow, Lucarius can also go get X-ray visor out of storage C. Yeah, with Ice Beam, yeah, after Lucarius gets Ice Beam, yeah, going from, for example, like Far Chozo to Mines, using like a bar skip, doesn't seem like such a far-fetched idea, especially since we might be looking at a Wave Go mode scenario, and Wave locks out a lot.
I mean, gravity is in logic, isn't it?
Gravity Suit is now in logic, yes. And yeah,
Well, there's it. There's the spider.
And Red positioned himself directly on top of that dark beam, just waiting for Spider Ball. All right, so that's dark, and now Nye can go get those main power bombs, but is unfortunately going to have to wait for Red to go to short tunnel to go get that light beam. In fact, I think given that they've seen that light beam, I think they've pieced the whole thing together. So now it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Yep, that's directly towards Macmore there. I think. Oh. Yeah, reset to a closer point, I guess.
I think so, because yeah, I want to say Red saved somewhere nearby short tunnel, maybe in Vendrana.
There's the X-ray.
And
ooh, gravity boost.
Okay, gravity boost behind Plasma with super missiles. That does put Lower Torvis pretty much fully in play. I'd like to again remind her that Echo Visor is required for Hive Gyro Chambers, so yes, Echo Visor is looking like a pretty big wild card right now. Lucarius definitely doing pretty good on energy tanks. Now, having said that, no suits mean final bosses on 6E Varia it's doable, absolutely, but it's not recommended. Unfortunately, Lucarius is now out of missiles again. One of those Metroids has to give a drop eventually.
Red is going for Scan Visor, I think. Didn't know it was Scan Visor. does now. It's probably a sigh of relief.
Indeed. And yeah, Nye now learning about the main power bombs in Cache 1. If they didn't already. Unfortunately, it looks like Red didn't go to Upper Dynamo, so he's going to be missing out on Plasma Beam.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that's a bit of a problem. Some unfortunate routing decisions so far have put Team Red Buff a bit behind Team HECC.
Alright, looks like Lucarius is now going to... Is this towards Doomed Entry, or is this towards... This is probably towards Doomed Entry. Oh no, it's towards Main Reactor. Alright, so yeah, he's going to bust out and go to Sanctuary. Morph Ball related upgrade. Okay, that's dead. All Morph Ball upgrades have been found. Nice repel off the pill bug there.
Out of bounds for Frost.
Frost might be thinking about Farchozo right now.
Oh, Red sitting ready for the other powerbomb check in Magmore.
It would give Nye their Spider Ball. Unfortunately, because this is Dark Beam, not Light Beam, we have to go all the way around. Luckily, we can... and we already saw in Cache 2, and we know that's a dead egg, a dead key.
And we're in Sanctuary.
Well, whatever Lucarius saw there wasn't interesting.
Frost struggling to get out of bounds, it looks like. There we go. Probably wants to check the hold of the Elders.
To answer your question, chat, Red is basically just about in BK mode right now. We have hinted main up nice ceiling. We have main power bombs hinted, and Nye's going for them right now. But yeah, it looks like Frost is trying to get to like training chamber or someplace out of bounds. That is true, chat. Yeah, Red could go get Plasma and Upper Dynamo, but it's very out of the way. And they know that Light Beam is in Shore Tunnel.
And both parent players do have Scan Visor now. Red picked it up a bit ago.
I didn't see HUD system in that.
It was missile in the post.
Okay, so that's dead too.
19. Yep.
Yeah, the only upgrades we care about at this point are beam related for Prime specifically for Wave, and suits wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, those would be pretty handy.
Alright, so now he's gonna have to chill in here for a minute.
There we go. Yeah, there's a pretty significant E discrepancy between Lucarius and Nye now.
Yeah, unfortunately, just because of Nye being unable to make the many checks Lucarius has up to this point, just considerably behind
Yeah.
on armaments and whatnot. That was a nice R jump to get that beam ammo tank.
Yeah, Nye not that far behind in terms of like equipment, it's just E.
That's fair, still has double damage.
Interesting that there's still no Echoes SDK hints place.
Well, at this point right now, Lucarius is trying to get Frost Ice Beam.
True.
At which point, again, Frost will have a very significant chunk of the game open. To answer question, chat. Oh, there's Ice Beam on O'Lear.
Thanks, O'Lear.
Here are the words of O'Lear. Ice, ice, baby. But yeah, now Frost Seed is pretty open. To answer question, chat, Various Suit was on... Phazon Suit was on Flagra. Various Suit was... It was in Echoes.
Yeah, they got hit right before they defeated Flagra.
It was in... It wasn't on Dark Samus.
Oh, Red is going for another Chozo check they missed, but it's not the one they need to do. It's the wrong plasma-related upgrade.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they skipped Ghosts first go around. He is now fully in Logic with X-Ray available.
Was it Command Center? Might have been Command Center. Yeah, it was Command Center. Oh no, Varia was in Underground Tunnel. That's right. Because there's always progression in Underground Tunnel.
Oh, I'm assuming this is going to be Far Chozo play for Frost. Yeah. Ooh, SDK there.
Alright, well again, we need those. Now, Frigate unfortunately can't be done from the front with this equipment, so Frost is just going to turn right around and go back to Far Chozo. Probably go to Great Tree, do Life Grove, that neck of the woods next.
Yeah, with this I suspect... not sure if they fully checked all the Elder's Elder Chamber, but... that little corner of Far Chozo and then... pretty solid route there.
Alright, Missile Tank in Antechamber.
Getting it. Yeah, still a somewhat distressing lack of echo suits, but the echo suits generally aren't quite as required as the prime suits.
It's entirely dependent on which keys are required, of course. Because you know, good old feeding pit can just, or fortress transport access can just come back and bite you in the backside.
Always an option. Ooh, another SDK.
Yeah, having said that, we are finding a large number of Sky Temple keys.
How many is that now?
That is, I want to say, it is 2 for Lucarius. At least it looks like 2 on my side. And whatever's here in transport, transit station, Lucarius is interested.
Dark suit. Yep. We take
Yep.
those.
That's pretty interesting.
Just me up there. Oh, there's a red thing. Has Red forgotten about upper dynamo?
Unfortunately, it's such an isolated check, and now with Ice Beam in tow, Red's got some slightly more dense checks elsewhere like Far Chozo, so Upper Dynamo is just kind of a hard sell right now. Not to mention Red's got to go get hit still. And yeah, just like I thought, Frost is checking Upper Tree, Life Grove, all that jazz.
And Red is first going for hints. Okay, that makes sense.
Frost is having a little trouble getting the standable here, but figures it out.
Yeah, those rails are narrower than you'd think.
Frost is getting a little life growth taunt here, but finds missiles.
Well, a useless beam ammo expansion.
Alright, looks like Lucarius' next stop is to lower Torvis. It's probably going to do the boost, off the ramp here to get past the statue in training chamber.
And it looks like we finally found a sea urchin as well with that.
Hey, there we go. First powerbomb expansion of the day for Prime, and it's in Life Grove. So yeah, you're seeing Lucarius kind of angle down, let gravity do the work, and there you go. Gets the right angle first try. Well done.
Yeah, people who really know that one make it look kind of easy.
Honestly, I just eyeball it when I do this. Oh. Wave is in Torvis somewhere.
Ooh. That is very good intel.
And it looks like Frost is doing gravityless hydro access tunnel right now. For an Inghive key. Thanks, game. And we do know where Gravity Suit is. It is in Portal Chamber.
So they know this isn't logic, so...
Yeah, you can get here fine with just super missiles from the top. The Aegon Temple keys are irrelevant.
reverse frigate it is.
Nicely done on Frost's part.
Yeah, gravity-less reverse frigate can still be quite tricky from what I've seen. I would have probably just dipped in there to check the that one item and then just got back out and went to mines. I'm not sure. Does mines require wave right at the entrance?
It does at the entrance, yeah, but I think almost everything after that is ice. But there is definitely some wave in the middle somewhere. I just can't remember right off the top of my head where. The good news, though, I think, is since wave is coming last, unless Echo is in mines, then mines has just been deleted from the seed. Let's see if Echo is hinted here. Nope, the Hive Temple keys are irrelevant. Life support system. Okay, so that can't be a suit. So that's an E-Tank. Or it's a suit and light suit's dead, so.
I'll take either. Well, looks like Nai has also located the suit.
And there's wave beam transcendental east, so gravity boost required for that wave. And gravity was in Great Tree Chamber, so that was behind Ice Beam. Oh no, it wasn't in Great Tree. Sorry, it was in where was it? It was in a semi-dumb spot.
Yeah, it was like at the back somewhere, I remember. But...
Ice Temple. It was in Chosen
Oh, yes.
Ice Temple. So it was behind Plasma Beam and Upper Dynamo. So that Spider Ball, that Prime Spider Ball, really is the Seed Exploder this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, that just makes things worse with the Radabath indeed.
Yeah, whenever a seed is so really linear like this, the later you get on the bandwagon for getting the progression, unless you're like absolute masters of execution on the other end, it's pretty hard to catch up in this scenario. I wouldn't call this match over just yet, just depending on visors and if we need to fight Spider Guardian and get Cobalt Translator and all that jazz. But again, it's looking pretty good for Team HECC at the moment.
Yeah, the routing is basically both sides have been having clean execution, so it's mostly just been the routing that has been costing Team Radabath.
Indeed. Nice camera. But yeah, with Wave Beam now in tow, Frost can full clear their seed. Besides that gravityless frigate shenanigans, there's pretty much nothing they can't do.
Yeah.
Alright, Frost is just going to try and go around this path to workstation. You can just, you can either spider ball across the rail, or scan dash like this, or you can just jump out of it with gravity suit, but...
Might actually go for gravity suit here just for the utility.
Well, Lucarius doesn't know that gravity suit's here yet. More than likely,
I think they saw it, didn't they?
Or was Lucarius the one who was in Torvis earlier?
I think so, yeah.
Because if so, then absolutely, yeah. Lucarius definitely knows about gravity suit. But at this point, Frost may have signaled that it's not required on their end.
Pretty extensive lava baths there, but... It looks like Frost is skipping the time-intensive checks. Can't just go back for that if it does pop up in hints. In terms of check density, it makes sense to go for Farfendrana first now.
Absolutely. No, Gravity Suit isn't great, but could be worse. Oh, Echo is in Undertemple. That's almost seed over. We just need to see if Dark Visor or Light Suit is required.
And we'll be finding that out soon.
Wow, that was a huge hint for Lucarius. Because again, we already know we need that for Hive Gyro. Yeah, this is why hints, especially in the Echo seed, is just so important. Like, it really does help decide whose seed's really the loaded one, or if a player just is irrelevant in a seed. But yeah, in this case, the hints have actually been really good today, honestly.
Yeah, they've offered a lot of utility at good times as well.
Yeah, because it helped Team Red the Bath kind of piece together the logic for Light Beam after the Dark Beam kerfuffle earlier, the Spider Ball kerfuffle.
Red is moving back into like early Chozo again, so this might be that Dynamo check.
Alright, we got the remaining STK hints incoming. Frost Cave. Alright, so Frost is our... Frost's Cave. LOL. Hall of Honor dead, that's free. Let's see. Phazon Processing Center, okay. Still relatively smooth. Gravity Chamber, ew. Possibly.
Boy.
Storage Cave. Alright, 50-50 on that one. It's out of the way, but it's doable. Transport access, we knew about. So yeah, this is seed over. Dark Visor is not required, neither is Light Suit or Cobalt.
Alright, and we know where Echo is, right? So
yes, we know it's either on Powerbomb Guardian or on the wall. So yeah, that is go mode for Team HECC at the hint read at about 117. So now it's just a matter of time once again.
that also explains why Frost bailed out of doing her first Pirate Labs.
Yeah, absolutely no point, because there's nothing past Research Core. So yeah, definitely a very tough linear chain, because it was Annihilator to Spider to Plasma to Gravity to Wave and Ice. Although Ice wasn't gravity locked, I don't think. But Gravityless Lower Torvus is just painful regardless.
No, gone straight for the Ender Temple. That makes sense with the save there.
Unfortunately, Nye is not in Torvus, so is nowhere near Wave Beam at the moment. Well, relatively close to Torvus by the elevator, but we know Wave is in Lower Torvus at this point. And unfortunately, that looked like Sonic Boom on top of the wall, so Powerbomb Guardian himself has the key.
Well, means another boss fight for us.
So yeah, we had required plan, but Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Required plan for Phazon suit. Ooh, Nye's camera decided not to cooperate, and they fell down.
Is it lower gravity? It's a lower gravity chamber.
Yeah. All right. So Azur's, or not Azur, sorry, I'm reading Azur's chat. Lucarius is going to get this. Was that a precise power bomb at the top? Yes, it was. Good shot, Lucarius. So yeah, you can bust the door out of Powerbomb Guardian's room with a very well laid power bomb from Powerbomb Guardian, and it looks like that was done. So yeah, Lucarius is going to get Echo, and this is going to let him pick up the Hive Gyro key. Artifact, rather.
Already grabbing Sonic Boom.
And it looks like Lucarius is going to get out via the lower side here, so that way... I think... Have they gotten the... No, they're going to get the key now here on Alpha Blog and then bust out of here by skipping the fight. Or
Easy.
Or just Sonic Boom Alpha Blog or something, I don't know. Unfortunately, all the bubble waves and distortions from Alpha Blog do tear a bit on emulator. And yeah, one try, Lucarius gets the gravity skip. See ya.
Goodbye.
Save the animals, am I right?
They are still also saving the planet they're on, so...
Yeah, at least Aether doesn't blow up. Oof, that Meeting Grounds hint also had the Spider Ball hint. And the Spider Ball hint, and that was reachable pretty early, because the only thing needed to reach that hint at the time was bombs, super missiles, and Violet Translator. Ouch.
Oh. Yeah, that's 7 artifacts for Frost, 8 SDKs for Lucarius.
Yeah, and we know Lucarius is going to go get the artifact on Boost Guardian now. The Sky Temple key Lucarius has left, I think, is Transport Center. Which, that's as easy as running out of Aegon and just grabbing it. Literally just grabbing it. Running out of Torvus 2 Aegon and literally just grabbing it is what I meant to say.
I get the hints.
Alright, nice getting the somewhat good news that the seed is basic, well, actually in Nye's case, missing gravity, so unfortunate news that the seed is not quite over yet. And the artifact is in the half pipe, so no Boost Guardian today.
Keeps it simple. But does
And
reduce our boss count, sadly. And I believe the runners were actually hoping for a decent number of bosses.
alright, where's the last artifact Lucarius hasn't picked up yet? Because it's got to be Lucarius' seed, otherwise Frost wouldn't be chilling in front of Artifact Temple.
Oh, Rad's about to find gravity boost.
And Nye is basically just about to go to Torvis at this point, by the looks of it.
Yeah, things are working out decently for Red about now, but they're just so far behind already.
It's basically too little too late, which is really unfortunate, because they did just about solve the seed at this point, now that they've seen Echo Visor, but they do still have to go for Wave. But Naya's going to head in the direction of Under Temple, probably catch that Wave Beam along the way. But still, quite a peculiar seed. No beams for the first 30 minutes, and the first beam being Annihilator to get Spider Balls, to get Dark, to get main Power Bombs, to chill and in-cache 1 for a minute, to get Light out of Shore Tunnel.
Plus, like, Spider 2 rooms over.
Yeah, this was a very interesting beam seed. Not to mention Scan Visor necessary for Plasma Beam because it was an upper dynamo.
Where was that artifact?
Vent Area A.
Red, please.
It's right here. I do love that animation, I really do. Alright, what was Red trying to get here? An Echo's Borger, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Extra PBs is good value for Emperor Ink 2, so...
Also good because we're going through Putrid Alcove right now, and for some reason, no matter who you are, you never have enough power bombs to go through Putrid Alcove in one go. Case in point.
True. That is very much an issue.
Yeah, because Putrid Alcove is a very power bomb expensive area, because you need 3 to check the whole place and go through to the other side.
At least there's drops readily available, but...
Indeed. So yeah, I'm trying to think. The way the seed played out, you did have to go all the way to Sank Energy Controller to pick stuff up, so it wasn't like any particular area. Well, no, Mines was deleted. Mines was just flat out deleted, besides Phazon Processing Center, but you might as well just call that an extension of Magmore at this point.
Yeah.
Also, hi there, oversized Ridley Shadow.
Right, it was here. There we go, all artifacts go.
See, at this point now, it's just a matter of walking to the bosses and fighting them. And in the case of Lucarius, these bosses are going to be stupid easy.
Yeah.
And what was that, a missile tank in Venomous Pond? Yeah.
Work to start for Lucarius. For right. Half under dead is the last one they need.
Which is perfect, because it's right next to Sky Temple Gate.
Yep. Unfortunately, can't quite use the portal that's right there, but
Wouldn't that be amazing? I wonder if that could actually be possible. Like, as an alternative, like, warp to Sky Temple Gateway option. Like, instead of pressing X 3 times, you press Y 3 times to warp to Sky Temple Gate, if you've got all the keys. I don't know how feasible that is from a coding standpoint, because I just think it's cool, but...
oh, get some charges here.
yeah, Meta Ridley being uncooperative as usual. And down goes the Screaming Pterodactyl.
Goodbye for now.
See you in Prime 3, you robotic jerk. Admittedly, that is one of the cooler Meta Ridley fights in Prime 3. A little on the easy side, but it is technically like first major boss, besides Berserker Lord.
Yeah, and Prime 3 in general is a bit on the easy side.
And that's before PED suit.
Oh. Yeah, that was some precision screw attack movement from Lucarius. Looks like we'll be getting simultaneous final bosses from Team HECC.
Looks like it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Had to turn Frost down a wee bit. Sorry, chat. Actually, it's still a little on the loud side. Hang tight.
Looks like Frost got their music a bit low compared to their SFX.
Yeah, that should be somewhat more reasonable for now.
Yeah, I think we want to switch to Lucarius' audio once the fights are actually starting there,
That's fair.
instead of just hearing extra screams. Some snipes there, Frost. Get that extra damage in there. Well, there goes Emperor Ing 1.
Yeah, double damage, sunburst, annihilator spam.
Yeah, the Echo side has a really good toolkit for this kind.
Ooh, gets the jump first.
That's rare.
Oop, gets a bonk leg.
Did do some damage.
Yeah, one more tickle should do it.
There we go. Ah yes, this escape team.
Yeah, the math for not getting centered here is a little more complex. I think it's 12 Annihilator and 3 Lemons.
Alright, double damage is complicated.
Yeah, because double damage would make that 284, and 4 damage apiece from each lemon, so... Hold on, my math's wrong here. Yeah, it's 288, and then 3 lemons would make it 300 on the nose, so yeah.
And there we go.
So yeah, I was right. 12 Annihilator, 3 lemons. And decides to not even... is deciding to provoke with a super missile. And then use double damage Dark Beam to do the rest. Very clever.
Well, this is looking quite good.
Not even breaking out a visor upgrade for this. Well done, Lucarius. That is going to be GG.
Ooh, that was clean.
That was incredibly clean.
So Lucarius finishes right as Frost is hopping down to Essence. Meanwhile, Nai is facing these nasty pirates without missiles. See how well or badly this goes.
Well, Essence was in a weird spot initially, but Frost got a good spot eventually.
I think Red is wondering what needs to happen, but...
Red is waiting for a Wave Beam in this case.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not going to get it.
Alright, they're lacking thermal, so... But Frost still managed to locate Essence and
Get pool
there's
skipped.
some really nice damage there.
Unfortunately, got pool skipped there.
Yep.
We are going to get to see where the other suit, Light Suit, Cobalt Translator, and Dark Visor were chilling at, though.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
Alright, now it's possible to finish this cycle if Frost is really good with cool cancels here, but it looks like Frost is just, oh no, Frost is actually getting some cancels in. Ooh, this position's really bad, though. Yep, I saw that coming. Yeah, getting pool skip twice on Essence is pretty painful to watch, and also pretty painful to experience as the player, too, so it's just painful all around.
Might as well get rid of the missiles in the meantime.
Yeah, it would have been faster with Flamethrower.
And for chat, Wave Beam was at Olier.
Ice Beam was
Right?
at O'Lear. Wave
Right,
Beam was in, Ice Beam was in,
Right, Wave was in, like, which of the transit tunnels was that?
Transit Tunnel East. South had a Sky Temple key, though, so gravity was doubly required. And that's gonna do it. GG's to Frost and Lucaria's line of Team HECC, who are our winners today. And with
And looks
that,
like Team Red the Buff have forfeited after seeing that, yeah.
indeed they have. We are going to finally find out where the rest of our stuff was. Actually, I think I missed a few things already. Cobalt was in Tower of Light. Nice. But yeah, we are joined by Lucarius and Frost of Team HECC. GG's to the two of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Jeez.
And
So,
chat
yeah.
saying that Light Suit was in MQB.
Yes.
Oh.
That's pretty yikes.
What were your impressions of this seed?
Going into it, because we did 2 practice seeds, and they were both super terrible. Like multiple bosses, like over 2 hours, very bad. And then this one was just super, or kind of jet at least. So it was a bit surprising, actually.
Yeah.
Was expecting a worse seed.
This felt very standard compared to what we had been experiencing with the new multi-pickup placement.
Oh my. So let me just welcome as well to the booth, Nye. GG to you. I'm just going to go check the race time room, see if Red's joining us.
Yeah, this was certainly... there was a certain flow to the logic in this one.
Yep. That back and forth with the beams and stuff was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
bad. And it didn't stop there too, because you picked up Ice Beam, both picked up Ice Beam on O'Lear, but Nye, Wave was also in your seat. It was locked behind Gravity in Transit Tunnel East.
Of course. I was just heading to Lower Turbos, which was last location.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, in the case of Team HECC, their go mode was Echo Visor, which immediately before Lucarius got Sky Temple Key, hence had read it in Path of Eyes.
But yeah, our go mode was wave, actually. We just found it on the way, I think, where it was hinted.
Yep. Yeah, our go mode was wave because I can do the out of bounds to skip the echo lock there. But at the time I wanted to continue on into Sank, so I think back to Aegon. So I didn't end up doing that. So finding the echo hint was just a nice bonus, actually.
Okay.
Removed a lot of risk, basically.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to play it safe this time.
So we have to credit all 4 of you really on the execution front. You all played really well, but unfortunately, it really came down to routing this time around. Because Nye, unfortunately, you were late to
Yeah, this
phase
was
on
bad.
grounds.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think of Phase on Grounds when I got Annihilator.
Yeah,
that was
because
like the
there were
big difference maker.
yeah, because Phase on Grounds without Dark Visor Seekers is pretty lousy, and on top of that, yeah, you were expected to wait and cash 1 for a hot minute while Prime 1 got Light Beam.
yeah, that chain was funny.
And I think you checked like Phase Grounds very early at least, Luca, right?
Yeah, I did. I grabbed the Annihilator, and then from there went like straight into it. Was probably a minute later.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a giggle when First Beam ended up being a hinted Annihilator, no less.
Yeah,
Although having said that, Flogger was Flogger having Phazon suit and locking Dark Beam was pretty funny too. So yeah, Flogger doubly required.
Yeah, and especially like I think without scan, that isn't logical, is it? I think you need scan visor.
I don't
to
think so.
fight.
Yeah, in this difficulty, you do need scan visor because you can't double bomb jump or do reverse.
oh, yeah.
So yeah, logically, you were expected to take Spider Ball all the way to Fendrana with the Various suit from I forgot where Various suit was already.
Orvis, like the
Underground Tunnel, because there's
Yep.
always progression in Underground Tunnel. But yeah, this seed, besides mines, the seed felt like every area got a decent amount of use.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for real.
Welcome, Red.
Welcome
love-
to the booth.
I love SpeedGaming bots and how they keep forgetting I exist.
Oh, sorry about
Aw.
that. But yeah, Red, your thoughts on the seed?
I want Wave Beam.
You weren't. I wasn't too far away from it. It was in Transit Tunnel East, locked by gravity from Chozo Ice Temple.
Yeah, I saw in chat. I'm
Yeah,
looking into the abyss.
yeah. The seed was was pretty linear, all things considering.
Yeah, we kind of suspected that it was gravity locked just because like there was a long sequence that led to gravity boosts, so that was a bit suspicious. But just the beam hints in Sank was more important.
Mm-hmm. So wait,
Oh, yeah.
where was Wave Beam hinted at?
It was hinted in Lower Torvis,
Yeah, that was kind of
Figured.
stupid.
Figured.
Figures.
and it just said that Prime One's beam can be found in Torvis. So it could have been anywhere.
So Sank was the early play, then you go to Torvis to eventually get the rest of those things.
Yeah, get Wave and Echo because you need Echo off Powerbomb Guardian for Hive
To get-
Gyro.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was get the ice. It was get me Ice Beam. I get I forget what I get after Ice Beam. I know I got something after Ice Beam. I just don't remember. But I think around as soon as I was done with my Ice Beam checks, I just sat in front of Dark Beam until now I found Spider Ball. And then immediately afterwards, I reset it back to Fendrana to get, I think, when I keep forgetting my checks here, but I know I went to Fendrana and then sat right in Warrior Shrine to get his Spider Ball after Power Bombs. Oh, and the Light Beam as well.
Yep.
Where's my?
So yeah, when the power beam hint, or the power bomb was first hinted, it was like, oh, that's yours because that's locked by light beam or something. But then like the hint wants or the seed wanted you to just sit AFK there while the other
Yeah.
player got you the light beam.
He didn't sit for too long. I was literally just waited there for the beam to get the progression for beams.
Yeah, we
Because
did
the
the
scan visor wasn't in too obscure a location either.
Oh, so that was nice.
Oh yeah, it was Ice Runes East. Oh, I remember. Now I remember what I got after Ice. It was I went Plasma Beam, right? Plasma Beam over in Upper Dynamo.
Yep.
Then that led straight to I believe something else. I'm forgetting a lot of things right now.
The boost was in Artifact of Sun.
Oh yeah, and also the right. It was after that I got the Arbor Chamber item, and I think that was important too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
where were
we
those
checked.
bosses?
True.
No OP, no Thardus, no Morbus. Like all of those had been required in our previous test seeds.
Yeah, I take it you had a better view. You had a much better view of Mining Plaza than we did. We assumed it was a missile.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because at that point we figured, all right, yeah, they're not worried about that Amorbus Key and Lagoon, for example. So
Mhm.
yeah, Amorbus is dead. Chica's dead by extension.
How early did you do Flogger? Did you just do the bomb jump up?
Yeah, I did Flogger out super early, like 15 minutes.
Okay, wasn't too
Because
far
at,
behind that.
at the time I was almost BK, and then I got Varia, and then yeah.
And then, yeah, I was around the same time that I got Vari, and then I went to Flagra.
Yeah, one Flogger fight ended, the other pretty much began.
Okay. This game also be bugging on me. Why'd I get stuck in the middle of the floor boosting? I hate.
Oh, Prime 1 likes to tap into its inner Sonic Genesis once in a while.
Yeah, and it did that a second time when I'm going through Magmore. I was like, just let me move. I was spinning perpetually in place. You'd think I was going for infinite speed out of thin air. Which, if that was found, by the way, that'd be pretty sick.
That would be hilarious.
If it were random, though, that would be.
Yeah, I randomly get infinite speed and then suddenly I'm disqualified.
You probably still need to build it up, but
Yeah, so an interesting thing is that the keys have been fairly spread in the other seeds. But like for this one, it was just, oh, Farfen, here you go. Everything is a
Yeah.
Farfen.
I was in position just to get those last keys and then just warp to start.
Yeah, there was a little bit of spread in the keys and artifacts, but yeah, for the most part, the last bit was in Farfandrana.
it wasn't quite the 2/3 are in Torvus, at least.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, one particular area wasn't like super stacked like we've been seeing up until this point. Yeah, courtesy of the new 4.4 multi pickup updates.
Where for Under Temple, we knew that was a Echo Visor. Was it the actual Power Bomb, or was it Power Bomb
Mhm.
Guardian, or was it just it's actual Guardian? Okay.
The other check was Sonic Boom.
Ah,
Oh,
classy. Uh,
Yeah, Echo's got a really nice set of combat gear pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
how early was Screw Attack? Was just like almost instantaneously
Ma-
after boost.
Yeah, main plaza half pipe.
Space Jump for Prime was pretty early on too, from what I understand.
Yep.
Actually,
Transport
both Space
freedom.
Jumps. Yeah, both Space Jumps. We had movement pretty early on.
Both
Yeah.
space jumps, boost was pretty early for everyone as well.
I was contemplating doing vanilla goalie just to check Alcove, but he got Space Jump almost afterwards. So I did it anyway when I was in BK.
Hmm.
I got bored. It's like, here you go, chat. Here's goalie. The best room in the entire game. Don't you ever forget it.
Nice.
Did you guys ever find the infinite missiles, by the way?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
It was
Oh,
on
we
Thardus.
It's on
Oh,
Thardus.
Well, that would
no
explain a
wonder.
lot.
If I didn't know where everything was, I would have checked it. Honestly.
Yeah. I got a
Thardus
bit.
is a troll often enough that you don't want to leave him behind too frequently.
Nah.
Yeah, for real. I got a bit nervous at the start of the game when the bombs showed up under the safe station in Great Temple, because I had just done the Temple Grounds loop, and then you get bombs there, so you have to go back for all the bombs checks, and I forgot about the communications area. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Bit
we couldn't have. I had a bit of trouble finding the spider boss. Like, if you can't find it, I would say go back to Hall of Honor Dead and start and get those two hints that are right there, because you have
Oh, yeah.
supers, you have seekers. You can just go get those. And lo and behold, the hint from my spider was there.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it was what the heck is that? That Great
Meeting
Temple elevator?
grounds.
Meeting grounds. Yeah, that's where the spider hint was.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but it only said the spider ball can be found in Sky Temple grounds.
Yeah. At that point, though, Sky Temple Grounds is pretty limited, all things considering.
Fair.
The only other place that would be relatively close to, in terms of availability to Phase Zone Grounds, is either Plane of Dark Worship, which did have something unique.
Yeah. What?
I think it was I think it was Cobalt Translator.
No, it was Cannonball.
Cannonball was in Plane of Dark Worship. That's right. And then there would be Profane Path, but that would require a little more. Actually, at that point, the only thing needed at that point was Echo Visor.
Yeah. Well, and Dark Visor for Warrior 2 Grounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I was honestly expecting that when I went up to keys to have like, okay, here's a light suit check, here's a dark visor check, but no, it was free.
I got him
Basically,
Seekers.
Kind for once.
I got him Seekers, and I was thinking maybe it's in Hall of Undead, and it was a key to be fair, but still,
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah, good thinking.
Yeah, we always kept thinking in the back of our head, is it Torvis? We've got a lot of things for Torvis. But
Yeah, in the end, I was considering going to Turbos first, but I was already in Sank when I was making the decisions. I went like, fuck it, let's do Sank, and found Ice Beam, which was nice, but not enough.
Yeah.
oh boy, that was mentally draining.
Yeah, that was a tough seat to route in. I won't argue with you on that front. But with that said, thoughts on the remainder of the tournament for the four of you? Still one more week to go.
I want my beams.
Why do I keep missing Red's beams? I swear.
I want them now, Nye. You're supposed to give them to me.
I only missed Ice Beam on the last 2 rounds and Wave Beam on this one.
Now, where's my beams, Nye? I'm losing my
Oh,
mind.
Shuffle Power
Insanity.
Beam next.
Insanity will slowly set in.
Red RA shuffled Power Beam for the next round, and look at me miss your Power Beam.
Oh, geez.
I'm shuffling in everything. We don't deserve charge. We don't deserve power beam. We don't deserve combat visor. We get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Oh, dear.
I said good day, sir.
You
Yeah.
lose.
One more
day.
week. That'll be fun. Or
Yeah,
one more
then
match,
I believe after this we have round 4, round 5 is when things get even more spicy with the new logic
yeah.
changes with the expansions.
Yeah,
That will
'cause-
be interesting.
Yeah, because for those not in the know, right now I think we currently have the new placement logic not turned on by default. I don't know if we enabled it with RAs, but I don't think we did. But yeah, the new
Yes.
pickup, the new logic that considers expansions will be put in place for round 5. Yes.
I was
Finally,
panicking.
Tower of Missiles can return.
I was panicking like when I was looking at the RAs. Like, wait, did I miss something? Oh wait, did we RA that new logic? Am I screwing up somewhere? But no, it's not.
Yeah, no, we just tuned up multi pickup placement for this match.
Expansions is already in, and it's not an option. Wait, huh? This race RA the new waiting?
but-
Wait, we did? I didn't even notice. Hold on.
There was
Yeah.
actually there was a unique item, and I think Cobalt Translator was in Tower of Light.
Ooh,
Indeed.
yeah, that was yeah.
Wait, it was? Wait, so that was on. Oh my god.
Wait, yeah, so the multi
Yeah.
pickup place just changes how the pickups are placed, but the
Yeah.
expansions thing, so Tower of Light, is always in Logic now, even without the RA for this setting.
Yeah, so that's why there was a unique item in Tower of Light for a change.
I'm losing my mind trying to figure things out. Oh
That's
dear.
okay, me too, buddy.
Yeah, it takes some time to mentally adjust to everything, Dan.
Yeah.
When you tune that out for so long.
Okay.
So, if I caught it correctly, there's only 5 rounds for this Swiss.
Yes.
Ooh. That means the last round's going to be super spicy, because there's going to be a lot of 3-1 teams. And only 1 4-0 team, I believe.
Hold on. I think
Ye-
only one team is currently undefeated right now.
There's
2 of
two.
them.
There's
It's
2?
Airraiser and I and PVC Pipe. So Inner
Ooh.
Slice and Surik. And we're having our match on Friday night.
Ooh.
Once I get it all squared away. So yeah, we're currently the only remaining undefeated teams, and that changes on Friday.
Okay.
Spicy.
Only one
Nice.
will remain.
Oh, there we go.
So that also means that with 5 rounds, there is the possibility of no one remaining undefeated in the end.
Could
True.
be. We'll see how that plays out, folks. But yeah, we still have the better part of 4 weeks left in these rounds of Swiss, and plenty more matches to come. If I pull up my crew list, I do believe. Oops. Yeah, we've got 2 matches on tap for this week, with another one on the way. So yeah, we got 3 matches on tap between Thursday and Saturday. On 7 o'clock Eastern Thursday, we've got Fail Guys versus Zarstar. So that match will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we have Team Orange Green and Team Hot Dog going at it. That'll be a really good match.
Ooh.
And then Saturday at weekly time, 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have the team of, hold on a second. It's going to be the Semi-Coustillon versus the Dragoneers.
Nothing too spicy from what I see in those games in terms of RAs, but the new logic changes might just add in some spice anyway.
Yeah, I need to go
Right.
test drive those myself. So, with that said, folks, anything else? Last comments from the runners before we close out?
I'm done. I'm good.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks
GG's.
for the match, guys.
Again, yeah, GG's to our runners once again. Frostbite and Lucarius Line of Team HECC, and Red and Nye the Bath of Team Red the Bath for their fantastic performance this afternoon. Go give them a follow if you haven't already. And shouts to my partner, Modcod, for joining me in the booth. Glad to help today.
Yeah, it was a pleasure calling this one. A really nice one to watch.
Indeed. With that said, folks, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you next mission. Take care.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya.
See